Next up is the Midwest region. Matchup you most want to see in this region.
Ooh.
There's a lot of good ones here.
Can you go first real quick? Because I'm deciding between two, and I think you might say it.
Illinois, Kentucky. Illinois,
Okay.
Kentucky. I need to see the boom or bust potential of these teams. While I will be frustrated that one of them has to win the game, I think it would deliver a game with a bunch of different wildly varying outcomes. And we would find out what both teams are really made of. We'll find out what Illinois' Lithuanian superstar and Croatian superstar are made of against some really old Kentucky dudes that have lived up to the bright lights. Really fun offense in that game. I'm in. I need it in the round of 32.
That's the right answer. That's what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna give you another one. Sicko pick. I actually want to see Clemson and Purdue matchup. I'm sorry, not Clemson and Purdue. Clemson and Houston. God damn it, Carter. Purdue and Houston. Jesus. God. March is marching me. I actually want to see Purdue get to Houston because I think everyone will pick Houston by an enormous amount, even myself. But I just want to see what that would look like. I think that'd be a good. I think it'd be a fun, interesting matchup to see which way it goes.
I do agree. I think I would be most curious of how
Yeah.
Braden Smith and TKR would handle the extreme physicality of Houston.
Yeah, that would pique my interest.
Yeah. And if they do, it'd be one of the most impressive things we've seen. So I would love that as well. Okay. Player to watch.
Mm. William H. Riley.
Whoa.
Yeah, Will Riley, the best player on Illinois.
Wow. Okay. I'll give you two. Asa Newell. He's a dude that I think could beat Gonzaga. Legit lottery type. He's a star. He's won big games this year in the SEC. I have been impressed every time I've seen him. And honestly, Houston's great. I don't love their interior defense as much as I normally do. Like, I don't feel like they have some dominant big necessarily this year. They're just kind of a team of really scrappy forwards. There's a world where Austin Newell could have a couple big games and make things interesting. I'll also throw out Ryan Conwell. He's in the play in here, but he seems like the type of dude that could give teams fits.
Pax, good pick.
Cinderella potential. I love the Cinderellas in this region.
Mm. Ooh, let's see here. I'm gonna go high point. I'm gonna go high point. I am very much gonna take a stand here that McNeese is gonna let people down this year. I'm gonna stay strong on that. I've said that on the bracket drive. I'm gonna stay strong on that again. So I'm gonna go high point here.
So I have High Point winning in the first round. I also have McNeese winning in the first round, and I'm going to go with the team that I have winning that game. I have McNeese making a Sweet 16 the year after the year. I love when that happens with teams. Last year was supposed to be the year they fell short. Gonzaga beat them. Okay, Gonzaga's really good in the tournament normally. This year, I think they're just going to beat Clemson. I think they could be a better team than Clemson.
Solid pick.
Will Wade, coaching for a job. I like it. Who has a good draw here?
Ooh, what's a good draw here? Tennis. Oh, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's a good answer, right?
Yeah, like the 3 seed has issues, the 6 seed has issues. It's Mick Cronin. Yeah, I love Tennessee's draw.
I'll flip it on you. I do think it's basically everyone in the lower half has a good draw, whether Illinois, Kentucky, or Tennessee. I will say this: Kentucky swept Tennessee. If I'm a Kentucky fan, I'm sitting here. I'm not afraid of Illinois, and I'm not afraid of Tennessee. And then all of a sudden,
Mm,
you look up and you're in an Elite Eight with Mark Pope with this team feeling confident.
that's a good pick. That's solid. They
I think
did get
Kentucky
TCU
has
right
the
at the
good
end.
draw. What about bad draw, Cart?
Uh, hmm. Honestly, I was on my first pick. I was gonna say McNeese, just given because I think Clemson just does a lot of things that it's hard on McNeese. I'm gonna say Houston though. The fact that they could go get to the second game and match up with a top 10 Ken Pom team as a 1 seed, I'm gonna say that's a bad draw.
I'm actually going to go Clemson here. I think McNeese is one of the best mid majors in the sport, and then if you win, you're either getting another one of the best mid majors in the sport, or you're getting a Purdue team, which respectfully, Braden Smith and TKR, isn't that just the souped up version of Chase Hunter and Ian Shefflin?
Okay, somewhat, yeah.
Ain't that the same exact profile? It's our point guard and our big. What are you going to do with this? And Purdue's just better.
Clemson eating them boys up
And
on
then you
board.
got Houston. If you get there, I don't know. I think Clemson got screwed. I don't
You and
see the
I are
path like you
really
do.
on opposite sides in this pod, this little pod right here.
It's really just Clemson. You and I are really strongly in opposite beliefs on Clemson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Which,
okay.
which I like Clemson, but I like a lot of teams in their pod too. Who is your bold prediction, or what is your bold prediction in this region?
Oh, I'll stay consistent with yesterday. I think Xavier makes the Sweet 16.
Okay. You actually circled the same thing as me, and this is not reflected in my bracket. Um, but I think both Illinois and Kentucky don't make the Sweet 16. I think somebody upsets one of them early and then wins the round of 32 game.
I was in the sickest place last night trying to find ways that I could pick Troy,
Me too.
but I can't.
I can't either. I can't get there, and I'm going to be really upset with
Yep.
myself that I
I
didn't.
mean, Greg, I was trying with all, I was looking for names.
Yeah.
I was looking for anything. I can't.
This is exactly what happened last year, by the way. I laid out all the reasons that Oakland should beat Kentucky, and then I picked Kentucky, and everyone was like, you should have just gone there. I should probably just go there. I should probably just learn it. But for now, it's not reflected in my bracket yet. But my bold prediction is that we won't even get the Illinois Kentucky matchup, and that one of those two will not make this, both will not make the Sweet 16.
Mm.
Okay, one more region. Let's get to it.